Good afternoon, Wyoming. I'm Andrew Lofholm. Thank you for joining us. Top in our news this noon hour, authorities have discovered the body of a Casper woman missing in the North Platte River since January 19th. On one fateful night in December, Martinez literally went from the court to the courtroom in a bar fight where he broke his wrist and was later arrested. And finally, snow 2 days later than the expected, quote, storm of the century, where blizzard warnings were in effect for southeastern Wyoming. And a man serving life in prison for the slaying of a Sheridan businessman will be resentenced this year. And now I'll check in with John Schrabel on this Thursday afternoon with his first look at weather. And John, first I have to say, you look very dashing with your new haircut.
Well, thank you, Andrew. I changed it up a little bit.
Thank you. It's been a little while since I got my last haircut.
I can tell.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for that. All right, John, what's going on out there? We got some severe weather on the way. When can we expect some snow? All right, we'll absolutely be tracking all the news out of the Vatican as that conclave is set to begin tomorrow. But also tracking some news on the Wyoming front is Angelica Lombardi, who is our special guest weather person again today. John is out, so Angelica, welcome again.
Oh, thank you, Andrew.
Did you have to get out the scraper this morning?
No, I did not. And in honor of your shirt, maybe just throw some lime juice on the shirt so it could have worked out.
Does that work? Does that
I don't know. I just made
us?
that up. Those old grizzly fashion guys always crack me up.
Yeah, they're all like just super
He's got
beard.
the ponytail and he's looking fresh and dapper. All right, our thanks to John Schrabel for that. Good job by John. Good job by
absolutely. Some stuff I didn't know.
Young whippersnapper John Schrabel. Doing it all. The man can really do it all.
And those temperatures not even taking that big of a dip.
All right, 50s right now outside. Cannot complain about that, can you? All right, well, thank you so much, John. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you later tonight at 5, 6, and 10. Good luck, have fun, and be safe.
K2's Andrew Lofholm has been at the scene since early this morning and joins us live with the latest. Good afternoon, Andrew.
Good afternoon, Allie. Earlier this morning, authorities were called to the Super 8 motel that you see here right behind me to a hostage situation. Now, I've been out here all morning, and these are all the facts that I know that I've collected from authorities today. So far, right now, there is at least one armed person inside a room on the back side of this motel that you see here, right here. And there are multiple hostages involved. At least 2 of them have had a negotiated release. Now, the terms of that negotiation are unknown at this hour, but authorities tell me there is at least one more hostage in there.
After almost 11 hours, the hostage situation at a Westside Casper motel is over.
K2's Andrew Lofholm has been there all day long and brings us the latest. Good evening, Andrew.
Good evening, Taylor and Angelica. The standoff has ended at this Super 8 motel just before 5 o'clock today after 11 hours, and it ended in a breach in a third-floor room of this motel. 5 of the 6 people in the room were talked out of the room throughout the day, but one refused. So police used non-lethal force, including tear gas, on the subject, but the person was injured and taken to the Wyoming Medical Center with an unknown status. Now, this all started at 6 a.m. this morning as police responded to a suspicious activity call. They knocked on the door. The people inside said, "Back off. We have hostages inside," so a perimeter was set up by police and negotiations started immediately. Now, this was originally reported as a hostage situation. However, police will not comment on the status of this incident, so we don't know any information of the people inside other than that police said they look like the majority of them were in their late teens or early 20s. The investigation still continues as we speak today. As we speak right now, the motel was completely evacuated just after that 6 o'clock hour this morning. No patrons or workers were injured, and also no authorities were hurt in this as well. I also want to mention Wyoming Boulevard is now completely open to traffic. Reporting live on the west side of Casper, Andrew Lofholm, K2 News.
And we turn to the tragedy at Casper College, but bring you a story of hope as a picture of one Casper College instructor playing the bagpipes serves as a symbol of inspiration. K2's Andrew Lofholm reports.
The tragedy that took the lives of 2 Casper College instructors no doubt shook the community, but through that pain came some light in the form of sound as bagpipes playing blissfully through the campus air Monday morning, the first day everyone was back since that fatal Friday. The bagpipes in one special photo that proved the resiliency of the CC family. It was right here just outside of the Wold Physical Science Building where Paul Marquardt played the bagpipes on Monday morning just for about 20 minutes. But this is right where that iconic photo was taken. Now here's that photo. The photo, for a small college's Facebook standards, went viral. Over 3,500 likes, around 500 shares, and some 150 comments, all rallying around it. And while it was just a snapshot of Marquardt's music, it stood for so much more.
It was a windy day, it was pretty chilly. Without the sounds of those bagpipes, it might have been kind of a lonely feeling walking into that building knowing what had just happened in there.
The comments on this picture tell the story, as some called it inspirational, some amazing, some beautiful, and for some, it was therapy.
The bagpipes were a very uplifting, therapeutic effect on the whole entire community.
For others, it was simply something positive in a very sad place.
As evidenced by the picture of Paul, our bagpiper, and how many people wanted to latch on to something positive in such a horrible situation.
Marquardt said he is humbled by the photo, as it was never about him, he will say, rather about family.
There's over 3,000 likes. That's 3,000 people that maybe had a connection to Casper College in one form or another, but now they've become more part of our friends, part of our group of friends, our family, I think is a really appropriate term. We really came together around all of that, and that was what was impressive to see.
Bagpipe sound is known to travel great distances, as those on campus Monday around 8 in the morning most likely heard it, but it is this photo that will live on forever, forever carrying the memory of what happened on November 30th, 2012, but also how the students, faculty, and staff stood in the face of anguish and found hope, making each day a little happier than the last. From Casper College, Andrew Lofholm, K2 News.
If you want to see more on Marquardt's performance and some of the comments about it, go to Casper College's Facebook page.